Still got it. Me looking in the mirror, still got
Still
it.
got it. Okay, you've been hanging out with me too much, Abby. Okay.
No, I literally, like, I don't. I'm like, I've turned into you. Can't speak, though.
You are welcome. I can't speak either. I don't. I'm like, guys, we've been recording on Monday, so we're gonna go over the crumble menu, because I might go tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, first of all, it's classic milk chocolate chip, which is good. I've enjoyed that one the past 2
The way I was
weeks.
like, what is milk chocolate chip? And then I realized it's milk chocolate. Like milk chocolate. That type of chocolate.
Like chocolate chip and it like has milk
I was
in
like,
it.
what is
How
milk?
would that even work? I don't know. Then cannoli. I never had that.
Wait, look at it. It has chocolate. Oh my god, I need that right now. Can we go?
Cookies and cream? Bro, I need that right now.
Can we go?
Yo, raspberry lemonade.
Mm-mm.
Vanilla crumb cake featuring. Why did I say featuring on that?
That's what it says! Featuring golden.
But the way I said
Featuring golden Oreo.
featuring. Everybody welcome out vanilla crumb cake featuring golden Oreo. That's
It's
how I
like
was
Megan Thee
saying.
Stallion, and it's like, wait, what did she say? The golden Oreo is like doing, what do they call like ad-libs in the background?
Yeah. And then blueberry cheesecake. Yeah, I actually want that one so bad.
I want that one right now. Can we go get in the garden?
Anyways,
The brightest socks on the earth. Does he have a mustache? That is so funny.
he's supporting Charlie XCX. He's in his brat
He's
era.
got his brat socks on.
Don't even make fun of him for that because he's just so.
Well, he's got like a normal, like middle-aged man outfit that they would work out in.
Well,
and see, you looked
I'm like-
away. You jerked your head. I just looked away very casually.
I've never done anything, Cash.
He is completely bald, but he also
He's completely bald.
was so completely bald.
Oh,
very
except
bald.
for the muss. He's.
Except for the muss.
He is. I would bet my life
But he has
that
a
he is
thick
a firefighter.
mustache.
He has the firefighter look.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he just walked out of a burning building and decided to keep walking.
But he also has on like little vans, and why are we're giving a police description of this man. He's got on brat socks.
And this truck's driving, and I hope he doesn't come near me because I'll run away.
Leaving my car. Hey girl. Hey honey. It's like when you're like looking at your dog from the window, and you're like, hey, I'm sorry, I'll be back later. It's okay.
We'll be back, Frankie.
We'll be back, Frankie.
What were we talking about again? Oh, I
Brain dead, girl. I don't know.
thought this week we could talk about like things that are going on, like pop culture. There's something that I was thinking of, like when I said that. Oh, okay. Have you been keeping up with like the drama going on in the world?
The drama going on in the world.
Not Donald Trump being shot.
Well, that is one
That's not
thing
really
that's going
drama.
in the world. What are we
Remember-
talking about? Like TikTok? Or are we talking about like Angelina Jolie?
Remember our scale of scandal and
Like JFK?
what did I say? Scandal and drama? Is that what the scale was?
And one was like, what?
Seriously. Okay. Scandal and drama. Let's start on drama and we'll work our way to scandal.
Well, one was like, and it was like history and
Oh yeah, history.
or like news and
news and something else.
I don't remember. I would love to.
either.
Where is that picture?
Oh yeah, I made a little diagram.
But
It's on
that
Instagram.
I don't know what you're referring to. The drama in
You
the world.
don't?
Like, are you talking about like Cody Co and Tana? Are you talking about?
Yeah, that could be included.
I've heard
but I
about
wasn't
there's
thinking
something's going on with Brooke Schofield.
about- Yes.
Okay, see, I don't know anything
Okay.
about that, but I keep hearing about it.
Brooke Schofield and Clint Kane.
Don't know who Clint Kane is.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I know. Blessed.
And then Madeline Argy in Central C. Have you heard
I've
about?
heard of Central C. Don't know who he is.
Oh my gosh! See, I wish that I like just couldn't care. But when somebody makes a 10-part series about drama, I'm sitting there with Tooth X. I'm like,
I can't watch it. I'm like, oh my god, I don't. They start talking. I'm like, okay, I don't care actually.
see, I'm locked.
Which
in.
is crazy because I'm the longest storyteller in the world. So if I ever wanted to
you
explain
haven't.
anything going on in my life, it would be a 17-part.
Oh, I want to make a series.
Movie?
I don't know. We
They
could
would
make
all be
one
10
about
minutes
like
long?
senior year. We make a series. I'm just kidding. We wouldn't do that because
That's so funny.
it'd be a little. It would
It'd
be.
be stupid, but
Okay, so basically, Brooke Schofield, she was dating Clinton Kane,
didn't know that.
and he's a singer. He's like ugly, so ugly.
Wait,
He-
Brooke is that's Tana's
Tana's co-host.
co-host, right?
I love both of them. I watch Canceled sometimes. I don't watch it that often, but
I don't.
it's really good. Like, it's actually really entertaining. They're
I
funny.
have hiccups. Okay.
So Clinton was dating Brooke, and he told her that his parents were dead. He pretended to be Australian. He had like an Australian accent. He like just like lied to her a bunch and was like gaslighting her and like just like making up outrageous things and like running with it. And then basically she was just like exposing all of his lies. And he like came out with a song. And then when he was promoting the song, he was like, when you've been out of the relationship for 2 years and they're still talking about it. If I was dating a guy and he had a fake Australian accent, like he
faked his parents being dead, I would literally never
told
shut
her
up
that
about
his parents were dead. He was talking in Australian the whole time they were together, pretending like he's Australian, but his Australian accent was so bad. Like, I would never
but if he's
stop talking
famous,
about it.
how did she not know?
Well, he wasn't really famous. Like, he wasn't, like, he wasn't already famous. Like,
Okay.
he's not big. He is, like, kind of now but for, like, not a good reason, you know? And then he came out with a series, like Brooks, because she made, like, that whole series after he came out with the song saying, like, why are you still talking about this? It's been 2 years. And she's like, I'm going to talk about it.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah, and then he was like, actually, you're, like, telling lies. But the lies he was saying, she would say in her series, like, we drove to LA, and on the way back, we were fighting. And he would be like, no, we weren't driving to LA. We were driving to Roanoke, and we were fighting. Like, it was, like, random. Like, okay.
It's like, she's obviously not lying.
Yeah, he was just finding any little thing.
It'd be one thing if they, like, weren't fighting.
So that's, like, everybody's teaming up against Clinton.
It was not 3 o'clock, it was 4 o'clock.
No, that's literally, like, the things he was saying. So that's what's going down with Brooke, which we're Team Brooke over here.
Correct.
We don't care.
Me also going, isn't Brooke the one that you're, like, co-host with Tana?
Yeah, no, you
We're
can
Team
literally
Brooke.
tell me, like, the worst thing. And if it's between a girl and a guy, I'm siding with the girl. I don't care.
Yeah.
Every time. And then Madeline Argy was dating Central C, and she decided to make a little series because it was her birthday week. And you know Central C, he's a big famous rapper, and they've been dating. Oh, somebody was behind us. They've been dating on and off for like years, like 2 or 3 years. And he made a song with Ice Spice, and he basically, long story short, cheated on Madeline with Ice Spice. And like he did a music video with her.
Miss Spice?
I don't like Ice Spice anymore.
Miss Spice?
So, yeah, he like cheated on her and they did a song together and he like didn't tell her what was going on. He basically like used her as PR. Explaining to Abby next, when my camera went out of storage for a second, about Alex Cooper and what's her name? Sophia? I don't know. I don't literally ever watch her podcast, so I don't care about her. I'm also a Call Her Daddy fan. So, Alex Cooper, Alex Earl, Madeline Argy.
Alex Earl is who also I'm thinking of. Yeah, see, I don't know these people.
She's never in drama. Alex
Good
Earl.
for her.
One girl tried to start drama with her.
But see, like, I don't know
Do you remember her? Wait, what's her name? Is it Fatima? It's like Fatita. You know.
Fantita.
Fantita. She tried to start drama with Alex Earl, and everybody was in Alex's comments like, look at the drama. And she's like, is something going on? Like, I love her so much.
Cute.
Like, she's my fave.
Also, like, when people start talking about, they're like, oh my gosh, when they talk about, like, the girls guys follow, like, okay, like, I know who Livy Dunn is.
Yeah.
I figured that out. But then they start talking about, who's the other one?
Brecky Hill.
Brecky Hill?
She literally appeared out of nowhere.
Who is Brecky Hill? And there's another one in there somewhere. I don't know who that is.
No, I don't keep up with them.
I always hear about things like that, and I'm like, I don't know who you guys are talking about.
The only reason I know who Madeline Argy is because she's on, like, the Call Her Daddy, like, or Hot, wait, what's it called? Oh, my God. Oh, Unwell, like the Unwell. That's, like, her little brand, Alex Cooper's brand.
Right.
They do have Harry Jowsey on there. Do you know who Harry Jowsey is? God,
I'm so behind.
do
Like,
you know
I'm
the
telling you, I
things-
get on YouTube once a month to watch, like, Mythical Morning or something.
I didn't see him on YouTube. Do you know the things that I would do to not know who Harry Jowsey is?
I've heard that name. Wait, I know
He's
who
the
that
most infuriating person
Harry
I have
Jowsey.
ever seen in my life. If you like Harry Jowsey, watch
Unsubscribe.
Perfect Match and you won't like him anymore. Because I kind of watched that. I'm like, oh, let me see. Because he's been on a lot of TV shows. He was on Dancing with the Stars with Riley, which I like Riley too, but I'm not like a huge fan of her.
What do you mean she was on Dancing? How do you know these people? I'm so behind.
I keep up
I
with
always thought that
everything.
I was like the pop culture person, but no.
No, girl, I keep up with everything.
But I cared like when celebrities would be in drama and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about these people. I really don't.
I wish I didn't, but I do. I eat it up every time. I cannot stand Harry Jowsey. Like, I actually hate him so much.
Like, unfortunately, I
He's
feel
so
like
annoying.
I'm still attached to like the YouTubers that aren't even like, I'm like, What's Tyler Oakley doing?
I know. I
don't care about these people. What's Tyler Oakley doing?
Sometimes. I watched him.
I'm worried about Jenna Marbles.
Have you seen? You need to watch the new Mr. Beast video.
Mr. Beast is another thing. I don't know anything about these people. Like, even if there's no drama, I don't know anything about these people. I didn't know Alex Earl was dating that football player until you told me.
Braxton Berrios. He is the best man I've ever seen in my life.
He is the best man.
Like, no, I don't even think he's like, I mean, he is attractive, obviously, but it's like the way that he is with Alex, that's like, let me show you this video. You're going to freak out.
Oh, I love freaking out.
You're going to freak out. Is this one?
Wait, I'm scared.
Hang on. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. I don't think you're ever going to guess what this is.
Do you think he looks good?
No, he doesn't, but okay. You guys have to watch Mr. Beast to like get him as a person. Like
8-year-olds everywhere. You have to like watch Mr. Beast to get him as a person.
There's just like something about just like giving away money that's just like so. I just love him. Not
David Dobrik.
Yeah.
You have a type.
I know. I just love rich guys. I can't help it. If you have money, I'm gonna be obsessed with you.
I don't care if you're not giving it to me. Give it to me.
I mean, if you're with Mr. Beast, obviously. Well, actually, he doesn't. Like, he spends all his money on his videos. If Mr. Beast has been on a podcast, you best believe I've listened to it.
Me with Joe Burrow.
I don't even, like him like
He's been on, like, 4 podcasts. He hates doing stuff like that.
It's not that I'm, like, in love with Mr. Beast. Let me set the record straight. I do think
She does not have a crush on Mr. Beast.
But he's actually so smart. And... like, he just knows, like, YouTube.
I feel like he's going to be a billionaire one day, like Elon Musk.
No, he's not. He has no money, literally.
No.
Every, like...
Gross.
He like, kind of talks about it on the podcast. Every dime he makes from, like, all his different projects, it's, like, put into something else. So, like, he technically has money, but it's, like, in capital. Rather than, like... I mean, he can go and, like, eat out, you know? I'm not saying he's, like, broke, but... he, like, is really smart with his money. But anyways, you have to listen to his podcast. Like, he's actually kind of a genius, and he's a really good businessman. But whatever. It's fine. I just got a little carried away with Mr. Beast. Anyways, I watched this new video today where he, like, invited 50 YouTubers. And this is another person that I'm kind of, like, not obsessed with, like, in, like, look, like, I want to marry this person. But, like, I'm just, like, I have a list of people that I'm actually, like, kind of obsessing over right now. Like, not in, like, in an
attractive way.
The only people I'm obsessing over in love way is Andrew Garfield.
Right. What about Theo James? So you don't care anymore?
Well, yeah, I still like Theo, but like I'm not obsessing over him. Here's a list of people that I'm obsessing over. 1, Mr. Beast, clearly. 2, I don't know if I want to speak this into existence, but he was in the Mr. Beast video, and it kind of ignited my fire for this person again. Like, something about them. Logan Paul.
I knew you were going to say that when you started talking.
I can't help it. He's just, like, an interesting person, you know? I don't know why.
And I never know what's going on with him either. Or Jake Paul. Is Jake Paul alive?
Yes, Jake Paul's alive. You know, he interviewed Donald Trump.
Yeah, what?
I did watch a little bit of the interview today, because I'm like, what is he like? What kind of questions could Logan Paul asked? What kind of questions could Logan Paul ask Donald Trump? So I'm trying to figure that out. And then... I mean,
the contorted way I'm sitting. Do you know how comfortable this is? I have my foot, like, tucked in this little hole.
What was I saying?
Logan Paul.
You know he's having a baby girl.
God forbid.
I think he's going to be a great dad, actually. In the YouTube video, he was, like, asking 2 of the girls in the video, he's like, y'all are 2 successful girls. Like, what would you recommend, like, any advice for me when I'm about to be raising a girl? I'm like, why are you, like, I just love him. I don't know. So I just, like, in the Mr. Beast video, I loved him in that. He was, like, a good little character in the video or whatever. And then there's, Sketch. Is that his name? I can't remember now. God, dog, I can't remember. The guy that I'm obsessed with.
Me pretending like I know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm having a conversation with, like, an iPad kid.
Oh, I am an iPad kid, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, Sketch. Do you know who Sketch is?
I've heard of him. I feel like I know him when I'm looking at him.
This guy.
Calling you fat, I was just making
Oh, yeah!
body, brother. I'm built like a tank. Oh, really? Oh, so you're built like a septic tank. That's what you're built like.
He's
The way he talks is like mesmerizing for real.
I'm obsessed with it. He was also in the Mr. Beast video, which is like why. And then there was this guy named Ludwig.
That's a Harry Potter name. Okay.
Yeah, I started watching his YouTube videos today because I'm like, this is so entertaining. And I think that's it. I think that's everybody I'm obsessed with.
You have the most I can't honestly even say anything and be like, oh, you have the most interesting, like, obsessions, because me with the Senator of Georgia, love that man. I'm obsessed. I get it. I can't be like, Julie, why are you obsessed with this random businessman? Because me with John
and like
also.
I don't want to in love with him. Like he wouldn't. None of these people would be on my.
I would like to set the record straight. I am in love with John Ossoff.
None of these people would be on my.
I am in love with John Ossoff. To set the record straight, that man's beautiful.
That should have been the vice president.
That man needs to be the president because. Hello. Him, and then his vice president can be. I don't even know if this guy's old enough. The Kennedy grandson.
Is he a politician?
What is his first name? Schlossberg. Is it John Schloss? No, it's not. His first name is not John.
Oh no.
Why have I completely forgotten his name?
I know who you're talking about though. He had a photo shoot at his new job.
Jack Schlossberg. Okay.
Everybody should have a photo shoot when they start a new job. Why did the bank not do that for me?
Yeah.
I don't think he's a politician though.
I don't care. He needs to be the vice president.
Okay.
Him and John Ossoff together. Put President Fitzgerald on the cabinet somewhere.
Well, no, President Fitzgerald should be the president.
Yes, but he's not real. So
I
put
wish
him on
he
the cabinet. And
was.
I've got it figured out.
I wish he was real.
If he was the president. Okay. Stop talking. Woo!
I love Scandal, guys. You should know that. Another thing I'm obsessing over, Nikki Glazer and the Tom Brady roast. Absolutely obsessed with her roast. It was so good.
Is she the one? I need to look at a picture of her.
She was so good. Like, she absolutely killed it. She's obsessed with Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
She has gone to, like, 10 shows.
Who is the one that... See, I have heard of Nikki Glazer, and it's Ann Coulter is the one that I'm always, like, the one that nobody likes.
Name sounds really familiar.
She's the one that, is, like, racist or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Everybody hates her. I do remember that.
Yeah, they, like, all make fun of her on there. I was like, that's that blonde. You were telling me that she was on the roast thing, and I'm, like, picturing a blonde lady, and I'm like, please tell me she's not talking about Ann Coulter.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I did see a video where everybody was just, like, going at her, and she's just, like, sitting there. I was like, oh.
I know Pete Davidson said she would need to be, like, wearing a robe or something.
I've kind of been obsessing over roast, too, and comedy specials.
I have seen all of the, like, Comedy Central roasts. I love them.
I haven't seen. I don't watch those for real, but the ones on
the Justin Bieber one is good.
Comedy specials on Netflix. My stuff. I just love comedy. I don't know why, but it happened after the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I got like obsessed with it because I wanted to find a comedian like her. And there's, like, just, like, nothing like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And you guys don't understand what that show does to me. If I find an edit, I'll just, like, start crying. Like, I just love her so much. And it just, like, upsets me that she's not real. And
Isn't it based off of Joan Rivers now?
Yeah, but Joan Rivers, I watched some of her, like, sets. Literally, this show is better. And obviously, and Joan Rivers is probably, like, I mean, she's apparently quite controversial.
Yeah, I've heard she wasn't a very nice person.
Yeah, and, like, in the show, no. Midge is the best. Like, I wish that she was real. It just upsets me that she's not real. Also, I downloaded Reddit. Well, I've had Reddit, and then I deleted it because I never, like, really used it. But now I've become a Reddit user. It's just so interesting, and you can find information on everything on Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just, like, look up people. And I'm like, what is everybody saying on Reddit about this person? It's fun. I can't help it. There is, like, it'll, like, suggest stuff based on what you're looking at. And I was looking at something Taylor Swift. And it started suggesting this, like, Reddit page that was Taylor and Travis. So it's just, like, looking through it. They're all haters. I'm, like, thinking it's going to be, like, people just, like, posting about what's going on with Taylor and Travis. No, they're hardcore haters. I was like, oh, my gosh, this is not what I want to be a part of.
No, there's this one that was on there for a while. It's, like, called Swiftly Neutral or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And they, like, they just, like, they're like, oh, like, they were talking about her, like, how she was acting at the Grammys. They were like, I think she's having, like, a mental lapse. I think she's an alcoholic. I was like...
No, they say the most random
I'm
things.
Like, what are you guys talking about? Based on the way she acted at an award show?
Who made you a doctor? My favorite thing is whenever they'll be posting...
Who made you a doctor?
When they'll be posting in the Reddit, and they're like, these people are like, they shouldn't be influencers. They're just so negative and, like, mean. Like, what are they... And I'm like, you're on Reddit posting about these people bullying them. What do you mean? Oh, I can't wait till I have a Reddit page one day. I want some haters, y'all.
I'm gonna be the first hater.
You're gonna be posting on Reddit. I'm be like, Abby, why aren't you in the Reddit agreeing with these people?
they're like 24 Jelly is the worst influencer, and I'm like, I agree. You're
like,
looking at it.
Let Abby talk.
I'm like, yeah.
You're like clicking the up arrow. No, I look myself up on Reddit. I mean, I don't know who would make a Reddit post about me. Like, for real. I've just been, like, very online this week, which is why I was like, let's do a pop culture.
Okay. I haven't been obsessed with anything. I've been kind of bored.
Like, you know, those TikToks where they'll be, like, in a tree, and they're like, did I hear about the drama? No. And then they, like, show them laying in a tree. Mm-hmm. Could never be me.
Could never be me.
I love drama. I don't care.
No, the only...
I mean, you're not going to be born in the South and not love drama.
Oh, yeah. It's, like, bred into us.
It's, like, in your blood. Oh, we're going to do a Halloween episode, and you have to dress up to be in it. What are you going to dress up as?
I'm so excited. I don't know. I was Joe Burrow last year.
Guess what I'm going to dress up as?
Dental's row? No, I'm just kidding. Why would you dress up? Why would anybody
You
do that?
don't know what I'm going to dress up as at Halloween. For Halloween.
Oh, duh! Yeah, Spider-Man!
By October, I'm going to hate Spider-Man.
You are! You're going to be like, I don't even like Andrew
I'm
Garfield.
like, ew, I've never even said that. Roll the clip. No, I'm going to dress up as Spider-Man. You could be like, the Hulk.
Why would you pick the biggest superhero you could say? You picked the biggest superhero you could have
I had
said.
to say Captain
That's
America.
like
Before the serum. Oh, God.
Lord.
The Hulk is just the first one that came to mind because it's the last Marvel movie I watched.
Uh-huh.
And then once I said it, I was like...
It's like we can be SpongeBob characters. I'll be SpongeBob. You can be Pearl. You can be Mrs. Puff.
You be the ocean, I'll be SpongeBob. Ugh, no.
The dirty bubble.
But, I mean, you could be like a Marvel character. Like Wonder Woman. Is she
Why would
Marvel?
I want to do that?
So we're matching.
I don't watch Marvel movies, though. It would be more interesting if I do something fun.
Yeah, or we could just, like, surprise. Like, we won't say what we're dressing up. I already said what I'm dressing up as.
Stupid. What am I obsessed with?
But,
I've been watching Criminal Minds and the OC.
Good for you. Good for you. I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Rotting my brain. So.
No, this is literally just all me.
I don't know anybody else.
You need to watch the OC, Jenny.
Okay.
You're missing out.
Fine.
Please
Jeez.
start it. It's so good. I want to hear what you think.
One day I'll watch it.
You will love
One day
Seth.
I'll watch it.
I say that you'll love Seth Cohen, but I also feel like you would... First of all, you'd love Summer. I know you would love
For
Summer.
sure. The one that's that one girl.
The one that's that one girl, correct? I think...
She was on Call Her Daddy. I wanted to watch her episode.
Oh my god.
I'm still watching,
I feel like you would
Chance
like
Crawford.
Ryan, too. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe. Like, I feel like you would like Ryan. I feel like you like... I'm trying to think. You're kind of all over the place. It's hard for me to predict anything about you.
No, I'm so unpredictable.
You're very unpredictable.
Some days I come in here and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm obsessed with this Taylor Swift song. And then one day I'm like, Spider-Man. Then one day I'm like, Mr. Beast. Like, what?
I know, it's like, I'm like, would you like this character? It's like, I can't tell if you would like this character or not. Because I feel like you'd be like, oh my god, he's such a crybaby. Or if you'd be like, oh my god, he's like so sweet, he's the best, he's so funny. Or if you'd be like, he's too dorky, I don't like him.
It really depends. I don't really judge people based on their personality or looks. It's like more of a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the
Watching
honest
it, you
truth.
would know that I worship and adore Seth Cohen. You like
I might start it like
watching
tomorrow.
one episode of it. You'd
I've been
tell.
watching the 100, which I'm only like a few seasons in, and there's like a lot of seasons. But I just love it when
No, you would like the dad. I feel like you would like Sandy Cohen. I don't know how to explain
the
it.
dad's name is Sandy.
Mm-hmm. His name is Sandy. His short for Sandra. I don't know what is his name is
Sandra. Wait, Sandy could
His name
be...
is Sandy.
Sandy could be short for...
Cassandra. So they killed Cassandra.
Maybe it's like,
It's like, I know it.
Rasand. I was trying to think of, like, Ronald. Because I've been thinking about Ronald Reagan a lot recently.
Sanford.
Sanford. Oh,
But he's like a lawyer and he's like a business person and he's like a very good dad. Like, I don't know. He's the most, everybody in that show makes me angry, so he's like the
really?
least unproblematic.
I'm excited. I'll watch it one day.
Please. And you would.
If I can stop watching these random YouTubers. But I can't help
so
it.
good.
I like funny stuff. Like, you kind of watch...
It is funny, though. It is a lot of drama, but I think it's funny. Like, I laugh at it a lot.
More, I don't know how to explain. Like, I love stuff like that. But, like, right now, I'm in the mood of, like, smart humor. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's like you thought, you know?
Yeah, it's not. It's like...
You know what I mean? Like,
It's
I love
funny
stuff
in the
like
same
that.
way that, like, Gilmore Girls is
Yeah,
funny.
I get, like, I like that, too. Like, I loved Gilmore Girls. But, like, right now, I'm, like, been in the mood of, like, oh, you, like, thought that through. That was, like, a good joke.
I don't know. The OC is really good.
Like, stand-up, I guess. That's, like, what I'm just, like, obsessing over right now. I don't know. But I might start it one day. I just, like, can't finish a TV show to literally save my life. So I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I see that there's an actor near my city, and the actor was in Spider-Man. So I'm, like, excited. I'm like, yo, I want to meet this person and, like, ask him how Spider-Man was. And, you know, just hang out with this person. My first thought, like, when I saw it, I was like, he's not that famous. Maybe we can get him to come get on the podcast.
You really thought that?
That was my thought. I'm like, I need him in the car on Monday. Being in the video. I was like,
You don't think is that famous?
no, like, nobody cares about him. No, like, I'm serious, Abby. He hasn't been in any interviews. Like, nobody really wants him.
Okay.
He's old, ugly, and
He
problematic.
used to be ugly. That's true. So why would we want him on the pod? We don't...
We are beginners.
We are young, beautiful, and unproblematic.
We are beginners. We have to take what we can get. We don't know any other...
We just get on here and we're like, you're old, ugly, and problematic.
No, I would say, so how was beep in real life? I emailed them. I found an article. Scoured the internet.
Scourge.
What's the word?
Scoured?
Scoured the internet. Our mateys. And I was like, let me find out something about this movie. First of all, nobody cares about the movie. I looked up the directors on LinkedIn. Nobody cares. I was going to message them, but I ended up not doing it because I'm like, I'm getting a little crazy. But I followed all the directors on LinkedIn. Oh yeah, another obsession, LinkedIn. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I followed every one of them, and I'm like, I need this. So then on the article, there's like an email, like if you have experience being a crew member, whatever that's called. So I'm like, I emailed them. I'm like, hey, I have no experience, but like I want to help, and I would like it would be volunteer work. Like I don't expect any compensation. No email back. Y'all are gonna regret that one day.
And she's famous.
And then this guy's gonna be dead because he's like 20,000 years old. Anyway, so who could be our first famous guest? Like somebody that's actually achievable.
There's a bug flying into the window.
It has hit the car multiple times.
That's what we're hearing. Like, it's so loud.
Me found a bug.
Me found a bug.
There used to be one bird that would always hit my window. Anyways, guys, I'm so sad I didn't get to be on set. Like, I could have helped them make, like, promotional videos. Like, I would have been so...
TikTok.
I would have been so good at it. They really missed out. Ugh, I'm so upset. Anyways,
I'm at the nail salon.
No, I really don't know what that's for. Who should be
It's
our...
for me to stick
Who
my
should
foot
be our
in.
first popular guest?
Chili, I don't know.
I want us to get, like, a guest that will, like, get people to watch because they want to see, like, the guest. Who could it be? We need someone good. We need to, like, do some real... I want to go to school for journalism, kind of.
Do it, girl.
Yeah.
If anybody could, it would be you.
Because, like, that could, like, go into, like, what I actually want to do. Like, banking's kind of, like, an easy way out, you know? Like, it's not what I want to do, but it's a way to make money. But, like, journalism, it could, like, work on my interviewing skills. If, like... I don't know, I just think it would be more fun, but also, I don't know what I want to do. That's the problem with, like, just going back in January. I have FAFSA, and it pays for all of my school. I will never pay for school out of pocket. I do not want to be in debt for school, because I just don't want to.
Right.
So if I go back to school in January for business, finance, whatever, I can never go back because it only pays for it once. So I really need to like make sure I know what I want to do. Because I was going to go for accounting. I would have absolutely hated that. I know for a fact.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, girl.
I was going to do that because, like I said, an easy way out. You get that degree, you automatically have a job. Like, there's no looking. Like, you have a job. Like, you're set. And it makes good money. Like,
it's just incredibly boring.
Yeah.
Not what you want to do.
I think I could do accounting if I, like, had to. I'm fine with math. I love, like, money and that kind of stuff. And I work in bookkeeping at a bank. Like, accounting's in the bookkeeping department. Like, I could easily get hands-on training. But... So,
is it what you want to do the rest of your life?
Like, it's so practical and it makes so much sense. But I would want to actually lose my mind every single day. So then I'm like, I don't know. Like, what the heck? Journalism would be fun because I could learn, like, all that stuff. But whatever, I don't know. Okay, who should be your first guest?
Like, I don't know.
Who do we know that's, like, kind of famous? Like, you know how you're, like... People will say you're, like, 8 connections away from everyone in the world. Okay, let's find our connection. Just, like, it would be so fun. Who, like, if you... I know you don't want to, like, be a interviewer. Like, you don't want to be Jimmy Fallon. But if you were, who would you want to be, like, on your show? Obviously Taylor Swift.
Brittany Broski, all the people I like.
Yeah, Brittany Broski.
Brittany Broski.
I can't say names.
Brittany Broski.
Every time I have to say Olivia Rodrigo, I overthink
Olivia Rodrigo, Harry Styles, Florence Pugh, Saoirse Ronan. All the people on every show I've ever watched.
Okay.
Ellen Pompeo.
Maybe we can get one of those people. Can you just send me that list and I'll start working on it?
Milo Ventimiglia. Can you get him, please?
Maybe, honestly. But you can't... You would freak out. You wouldn't be able to interview them.
If you think I would even be able to be in the same vicinity as that man, you're crazy.
Okay, but this is...
Milo Ventimiglia, you're crazy.
This is what I was thinking about.
Fly out of here so fast. I literally would not be able to sit in the same car as that man.
This is what I was thinking about with, like, the actor we were trying to get from Spider-Man. We were trying to get... I didn't even... But, like, how am I going to explain to them, hey, can you come to this small town in Alabama?
He would think you're going to murder him, Jaylee.
Because we can't leave because... We've never been on a plane. I have a full-time job I can't take off work from. Like, we can't come to you. And we don't even have any money, by the way, also. We can't afford a plane ticket.
You have to pay for it.
We can't come to you. We have nothing to offer. We get, like, 100 views and 500 subscribers. And we want you to sit in the back of our car while we just, like, talk about stuff. And
we talk over you.
Like, could you just, like, do that for us? Like,
yeah, I can think of so many people who would love to do that.
Yeah, like nobody.
I'm gonna end up putting your car in drive with my toe.
I
could not talk to a celebrity. I genuinely don't think
You don't think so?
No.
To me, I feel like I'd be fine. Like, would I be nervous?
If you were like...
For sure.
If you were like, your entire life is on the line, you have to ask Joe Burrow a coherent sentence.
Oh,
I couldn't even talk about it! I can't even talk about it! I'm gonna freak out!
Like...
You have to ask Joe Burrow a coherent sentence.
I get nervous.
Everything's
like,
over.
When Tatum was on the show, when Tatum was on our show, I was like scared. I'm like, wait, what if this is like awkward, you know? But like, I'm fine. Like, I would be nervous, so scared out of my mind. Heart rate,
I couldn't look at that man.
But I'm gonna email Mr. Beast. Wait,
Julie, this video is insane.
No, he might do it. He's a very generous man.
They're like, we're poor. Please come give us some money.
We like, you don't have to pay us. We just want you to be in the video and like share your knowledge. We're young, 20-year-olds. You're like what? Just 24.
Is he really 24? He looks 39.
It's pretty young. I feel like we just want to like chit chat. Like, you do a lot of serious podcasts. Let's break it down in the car.
Break it down in the car.
I mean, he could. So where does he live? He could fly us out to like California or wherever he is. I'm about to be off for 2 weeks. I might email him and ask if he wants to hang.
I wish he would. Can he take us to the Aerostore? That's how we're going to the Aerostore, Mr. Beast!
buys us tickets to the Aerostore.
And that would conclude the prophecy.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow shaving his head has something to do with the prophecy.
Oh, so true.
Because Joey from The Bachelor also shaved his head.
Yes.
If I may or may not have mentioned that. What's in the air?
Where's
my phone? Where? What's in the air?
Oh, I thought you said what's in there. I don't know who this is that called me. Yeah, all the jobs that I've been applying for, it just says junk by it. Imagine you call somebody underneath it says junk. I'm like, oh, cool.
Me when I call you. My name is Junk in your phone.
Potential spam.
Terrible.
What was I about to say? I was about to say, every job I've applied to, I have not, like, they either come back and say, we've filled the position, or they, like, schedule an interview and it, like, doesn't work out. I think I cursed myself. Because when I started in bookkeeping, I literally told Ash, I was like, this is the last job I'm ever going to have. It's 8 o'clock. Dang, I gotta get home. But I told Ash, I was like, this is the last job I'm ever gonna have. And I think, like, I accidentally cursed myself.
It's the last job you're ever gonna have because it's gonna blow up and you're gonna be employed by yourself.
Exactly. So I was like, this is the last, like, and then sometimes I, like, feel like that's true. Like, I still feel like that's true. And, like, when I get declined, when I get swiped left on a job, I don't know the actual way you swipe on
When
a
they clear
dating
out
app.
your match.
Yeah, like, when, I don't know how that works. Guys,